Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an October 2020 love and romance reading for Pisces. So Pisces, I'm going to explain to you what I'm going to do. On the left hand side, I'm going to read your energy. On the right hand side, I'm going to read the energy of a person you're romantically, energetically linked to. At any point during the reading, feel free to swap the energies, okay? Now this can be somebody that you have dealt with in the past, but it's still affecting you presently, or it could be somebody that you're currently dealing with or somebody coming your way in October 2020. Now, if you want to support this channel, there are lots of ways to do that, and you can check out the description box down below along with the cards that I'm using and ways to get a private reading. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Messages for Pisces, please, for love and romance. Pisces, you guys came out a lot in the Sagittarius reading. So if you guys have Sag in your chart or you're dealing with a Sag, you might want to check out that reading. Also check out your other signs for a more complete sort of outlook. Okay, if something doesn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and check your moon, your rising, and especially your Venus when you're concerned with love and romance. All right, Pisces, October 2020. Love and romance. Look at that. The Lovers card, Gemini energy. So you guys are showing up as the Lovers in reverse. You're seeing your person as the Seven of Swords in reverse and the relationship as the Knight of Pentacles. Pisces, what's going on? What is going on? There has been some intense stuff going on, but you know, the world is intense right now. The energies are intense right now. Yeah, your person looks like they're walking away, but they see you as the Queen of Cups. They're still trying to make up their mind about this relationship. Look at that, Pisces, right in the middle. Hanged Man. As for your strengths, your weaknesses, the Seven of Wands. Overall energy, Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You might know this person through work. You might know this person through school or through studying or learning or something along those lines. You could be involved in a third-party situation, or it could be just that you've put in a lot of work into, into this relationship. So it could be something that has been or is quite long-term. Pisces, you guys are showing up as the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. You might have this in your chart, or you just might be exhibiting these qualities. I'm really picking up on with the Lovers card and the Eight of Cups that either you walked away from someone or somebody walked away from you, and you guys are in separation. Okay. Now, if you're not in, physical separation, there's a lot of emotional distance between you. Okay. You may have broken up and you're still living together. You might be, this person might have had to move away, something along those lines. The way you see this person is the Seven of Swords in reverse. You're starting to realize, Pisces, that, the Seven of Swords is not a great energy. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it's actually Moon and Aquarius energy. And it's about you're starting to see this person for who they really are, or you're learning things about them that aren't quite that pleasing, that either they were taking from you, either love, time, money, energy. There may have been a third-party situation. Okay, or maybe you feel like they were just using you, or you just channeled so much energy into this relationship that you're left feeling drained. Okay, the Seven of Swords in reverse is a card of old crimes. So you're realizing, for years that they either had a lover or that they weren't being honest with you about something. All right, this is tough energy, Pisces, but believe me, you're not the only sign that's getting this. As we're going through this huge rebirth and transformation, especially with the masculine and the upgrade to the solar plexus, a lot of us are coming into this knowledge and this understanding of the lives we were living, the relationships that we were having just aren't resonating with us anymore. Okay, so understand that you're not alone. Now, the way you see this relationship as the Knight of Pentacles, You know, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It's very kind of, I heard boring, you know, I didn't want to say that, but they just keep saying boring. I think for some of you, you know, this person might have been moving extraordinarily slow for you, or maybe you were moving really slowly towards them because there was something you just couldn't quite pinpoint that you felt was off. Or now you're starting to look back and you're understanding why they were so reticent or hesitant to take the next step with you, or like why they were moving so slowly, because they may have been doing something behind your back. Okay, your person, 8 of Cups, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like, especially for many of you, this sort of psychic download or the information that you came into was during the last full moon in Pisces that we had, where you were just activated, where you were aha. Some of you might have gone through a breakup around then, or you know, or there was something that you learned, okay, or just your higher self was ringing those bells. The 8 of Cups, you or this person has walked away from this relationship. Okay, they see you as the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful energy. They may have seen you as the mother or father of their child, as very nurturing, as very loving, as very intuitive, you know, as just very special, as very beautiful. It's a, you know, Queen of Cups energy is, you know, it's that wifey material or that husband material. But the way they see the relationship, they're just not sure. Again, we have 2 full moons coming out here, so you might be getting more information when we have this next full moon. But they're not sure about this relationship. They're still of 2 minds about what they want to do, even if they have already walked away. Again, they might have been being pulled in 2 different directions, you and somebody else. Okay, and that might be why things were just moving kind of at the snail's pace between you. All right, now the strengths of this relationship is the Hanged Man. Pisces, that's your energy. I feel like you were really holding this together. The Hanged Man energy is about taking action, inspired action towards each other. I think at one point in time you did really feel like everything was working out just the way, exactly the way that you wanted it to, that divine timing was at work in your love life, that you guys were 2 peas in a pod, that you guys could really make something of this, that you guys were collaborating together perfectly, that you could really make this work. And I do feel like you guys, this was a strong connection, because we do have all this sort of psychic energy, that there was even telepathic communication, or you guys just had a lot of signs and synchronicities. But what I am seeing is that with the 7 of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse, is that you guys have really uncovered pivotal, very important information that really led to this separation, or to the state that you guys, where this relationship is in right now. Now the weaknesses, we have the 7 of Wands. Somebody here was not really ready, willing, or open to open their heart. Okay, and I feel like that did a lot of damage to this relationship. The 7 of Wands is also, I mean, it is about up leveling, but it's like taking things to the next level, but it's just like a tiny bit. So I feel like somebody here was also really, really defensive at times. And, you know, I feel like, you know, somebody was defensive because something was going on here that you didn't know about, or that they weren't being truthful and they weren't being honest. And so I think now you're really starting to see that. Okay. Now, feel free to swap the energies here, you guys. And again, Pisces and Pisces energy, your energy came out a lot in the Sagittarius reading. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some cards on the Lovers in reverse. You know, it could be, Pisces, that you had to make a very hard decision after coming into whatever knowledge this was. All right, you get a letter. Yeah, communication. Yeah, some of you guys might have even broken up via text message or online. I feel like, you know, some of you, if you're not in communication with this person like you would like to be, like you kind of want to, you want to get some closure here. You want to know more. You want to know more about this person. You want to know about the whys, etc. 7 of Swords with the Cannon. Yeah, finding out this information was a huge blast. It was a big boom. It was a big bang. It shook the house. Yeah, finding out whatever it is, those old crimes or whatever had been going on. Many of you may have suspected that, had some intuition there. And the bellows, yeah, the bellows is about reviving a situation. But I feel like, you know, you were constantly sitting there with this fan blowing on these coals, trying to make a beautiful fire. And I feel like, you know, I feel like you're exhausted. You know, I feel like it, you know, that Knight of Wands energy, you're like, you know, I can only do this for so long. All right. But I do feel like some of you are still even deep down, like willing or believe that this can work. All right, your person, 8 of Cups, yep, with the car, they've moved on or they've walked away. All right, they see you. I think they see you. Wow, they see you as marriage material, but why are they not here? They see you as, I feel like they see you as like, you know, the mother or father of their children. They see you as marriage commitment. There might be something that's, you know, again, not all of you is it going to be like a third party. Is it going to be like another lover? I mean, it could be that they were telling you, you know, they were taking you out to nice dinners and they were keeping up appearances, and truthfully they're bankrupt. Because this is weird. They've walked away for some reason. You still kind of want to communicate with them. You don't like this distance and this separation. And they see you as this commitment. Some of them, I heard, they see you as deserving, you know, that commitment. Like they can't give that to you. And they see you as deserving, you know, all of your dreams to come true as far as romance, you know, and having that fairy tale sort of ending. They're of two minds about resuscitating this relationship. You guys might have even talked about if you can repair this relationship, what it would take. And with this baby, you know, the 2 of Swords, some of you guys may have broken up because you didn't see eye to eye on having a family. Okay, or that maybe one of you went into the situation saying, you know, I don't want to have kids, and the other one, you know, was like, yeah, and then changed their mind. Okay, but the baby is about, you know, what it is they want to create. It doesn't have to be an actual child. Okay, but they're of two minds. They're not sure about, you know, if they want to rebirth the situation, if they want to breathe life into it. Strengths. The heart. Yeah, wow. So, I mean, there is a lot of love here. There is a lot of love. You guys are in separation. Some of you guys are really just trying to work out what's going on or what needs to happen. But I feel like Pisces, you came into some knowledge or information, maybe that your person was married and they hadn't been honest about that, or that they're bankrupt. Something like that really kind of like shook the house is what I'm getting. And look at that, 7 of Wands with the 34, the comet. The comet is a beautiful sign. This is funny. This comes on your weaknesses, but this is about shooting for the stars. This is about your lucky break. I mean, with the heart. There is possibility here for reconciliation, but your person has walked away. Maybe this is you. The overall energy is the Tombstone, 21. Tombstone is something being done, something being over. But look at that. We see this light coming from behind it. So maybe something that you thought you would never go back to, or something that you would, you know, you would never consider, or that it was dead and gone. This person has left. This may be somebody that you had a previous relationship with, that you know, that maybe that, you know, whatever, you guys were younger. And this person's coming back to you. Wow. Because, yeah, the Tombstone. But look at that spark of light. Underneath there, we have the skull. This is interesting because for some of you, this relationship definitely is over. For some of you, this is somebody who's passed on. Somebody who's crossed over. And that's why I'm getting like all of this love, but I'm also getting, you know, we get the Tombstone, we also get the skull, we get the axe. Some of you may have lost somebody, it could be to COVID. Could be that there was breathing was an issue. It could have been something that really took you by surprise. Yeah, because, I mean, this is unreal because, you know, your weaknesses, you know, is the Seven of Wands, somebody being quite defensive, but then we get the Comet. And that's 2 sevens. That's spirituality. That's somebody who may be in the spirit realms. It could be that you're fighting for closure. You want communication with this person. And this, like all of this Piscean energy, all this psychic communication, you know, because I feel like it was taken by surprise that this person left you here. You know, the Comet is about passion, rapid movement, hot and heavy, excitement, reach for the stars, lighted pathway. It's upheaval, loss of hope, crash and burn when it's negative. I feel like there was a lot of passion, a lot of love here. My apologies about the background noise. Wow. So for some of you guys, not for all of you, but for some of you guys, this person has passed over. Wow. I'm kind of blown away here, Pisces. I'm really kind of blown away here. Dreams, yeah. And they're communicating with you. You're meeting them in the dream space. It's not coincidence. It's not you just longing and inventing. They're meeting you in the dream space. Healing. Look at that. Selling out. I think some of you guys are like, you know, I feel like, you know, when this person left or when this person passed over, you were like, you know, I can't believe you gave up, or I can't believe you're leaving me here. You know, I can't believe you're selling out. I can't believe you're leaving me here alone. Like I feel that sort of anger. And we get wild. It's beautiful. And we also get self-sabotage. Okay. So let's take a look here at what's going on. So some of you guys, again, you know, this wild is about moving on. Again, I'm seeing this as, you know, somebody crossing the river Styx. That's what I'm seeing with this wild card. I think this person, you know, was just, there was a lot of passion here. Again, falling on top of the Comet and the Seven of Wands. You know, there was a lot of love. There was a lot of passion. I think this person, you know, I think you saw them as wild. Some of you may have lost this person in a car accident. Okay. Some of you, it might have had to do with respiratory or breathing or maybe heart attack, or in a car accident. It could be any number of things. And I think some of you, you know, they lived like this really wild, courageous life and they were always following their dreams. You know, and then we get the self-sabotage, but ultimately that's what, you know, the risks that they took them away from you. All right. And, you know, the selling out card is, you know, are you in a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment, making yourself sick, in pursuit of financial security? This card helps you find the courage to stand up for your convictions and take steps towards doing what you love. I think that's how you saw them, as like they were never going to sell out, you know, and sometimes they took these like really amazing, crazy risks, you know. Some of you, you know, might have had their child or might have been pregnant with their child, okay, when you lost them. You know, and so selling out, when you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. On the light side, this archetype can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. So it's like the message here is like you also have the choice as to how you're going to deal with this breakup or losing this person. You know, are you going to stay in the self-sabotage and this victim mentality? Or are you going to sort of, like, if this is somebody that you really admired, are you going to really have the courage to take, you know, inspired action towards your dreams, just as they would want you to, is what I'm getting. Yes, for many of you, this is exactly that. This is somebody who's crossed over. You know, and look at that. We've got this person here with like 2 Grim Reapers. That's not them. They're in a good place. They just wanted to drive it home for you, Pisces. For others of you, This is a relationship. Where you have to see if, you know, like where you might not be honoring, you know, your true light and your true self-worth. Okay, so we get, this could be the one. Codependency. Yeah. All right, and then we get worth waiting for. And we get wedding. Some of you were married to this person. Some of you may have even had a child with this person. You guys, I'm getting really sort of like, I want to give up and they're not letting me. I want to give up because this is like, there's just such powerful energies here, you know, and what's beautiful here is, you know, this worth waiting for, divine timing. I'm getting, if this is a passed on loved one, they want you to be happy. They want you to be married again. They don't want you to stay stuck on the fact that that they are your person, that they were your soulmate. They want you to be happy. They want you to get out there. Okay. And they're not saying they don't love you any less, but it's like giving you the permission, okay, to, you know, to move on with your life after them. You know, and I love this because this woman is sitting here alone. They don't want you to be alone. They don't want you to be anchored in, you know, in this grief that you have for them. And it doesn't mean that you're forgetting them. Okay. Now for others of you, I mean, I totally can't even get back to the other strain of this reading. But for others of you, you guys are in separation. This person has walked away. They're of two minds about whether or not they want to resuscitate this, even though they see you as their person. And then we get the wedding card on top. So if this person is somebody who hasn't passed over, you know, this is somebody who very well may be coming back into your life. Okay, but there may be one or both of you might have to deal with some sort of codependency issues. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you, you're finding out that Seven of Swords wasn't a third party, but your person might have been, you know, had an alcohol or drug problem that they had kept hiding from you. They may have been a functioning addict or alcoholic, you know, and that happens. You know, where they go to work every day, where they, you know, whatever, and you wouldn't really even know because they've been doing it so long. Again, for some of you, it might be, you know, financial issues where they were really, truly, they were bankrupt or something along those lines. Okay, but yeah, so it's like, that's the purpose of this separation, but they see you as wedding material. Okay, and so it's like, you know, I love this. So there are two very distinct stories coming through here, you guys. And those of you waiting to hear from a passed on loved one, that is something that I've been channeling with much more frequency since this last sort of eclipse season and Lionsgate energy. I really got an upgrade for doing that. And, you know, sometimes it even freaks me out when it comes through. But, whew, yeah, somebody here really wanted you to know that. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yes, and I do apologize if you guys are picking up on background noise. If you've been with me for a while, you know that the walls here are very thin. So if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. So again, this person, especially if this is a passed on loved one, somebody you were married to or you had a child with or was your soulmate, they're like, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Don't stay stuck in sort of like a victim mentality or, you know, reminiscing or trying to hold on to the past. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. This is about moving on. And then for those of you who are in separation, you know, it's like trusting your heart and then also raising your vibration, because there's a really good possibility that this person is coming back. All right, that your true union is going to take place. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. So again, for some of you, the Lover's card, this is your twin. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh, you guys, that is beautiful. I want you to hear that again. Some of you need to hear that. For some of you, I'm getting chills all over. For some of you, this is somebody that passed on. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And for others of you, this is your person. And you guys are communicating in the dream space, in the, in the astral planes, and they just want you to know that they do love you, even if they're not with you at this point in time, even if there is this separation. Okay? I love you guys. What a powerful reading. Remember to keep an open mind. Some of you guys are finding out things that you never even dreamed that that you would. All right. Have a beautiful day. Take care.